All right, I'm gonna try something new in the kitchen today. I'm gonna take some egg white protein with some sugar substitute, cream of tartar, and some salt, some water. I'm gonna mix it all up in this bowl, and we're gonna make some keto bread today. All right, so I'm gonna be using my Hamilton mixer. You guys have heard the story on this. And oh, my earrings? Yes. So one of my gal pals from work, Trisha, she makes jewelry, so she made these. I know, they're fantastic. All right, so we're gonna mix everything in, and then we're going to put it in our loaf pan and cook that up. So, all right, I'm gonna show you what it looks like after I get everything mixed up. I don't have a fancy mixer, so it's taken just a little longer to kind of peak the way we want it to. So let me show you kind of where we are. All right, look at this. Oh, it's almost ready to go into the pan. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I've taken my concoction. We have it in our loaf pan, and we're actually going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes on 325, and then let it cool when it comes out. So, all right, taste test coming up. All right, so our bread is out of the oven. Look at that nice loaf, look at that nice brown. So once it was done cooking, I did do a little broiler action to give it that nice brown on the top. So as soon as this cools completely, then we'll do a nice little taste test. Now, in my recipe, which I will kind of post out there, I had enough to actually do kind of a loaf and a half. So we'll cut into that loaf after it fully cools, and then taste test time. All right, we're back. End result and taste test time. So this came out of my loaf pan really, really nicely. We're pretty cooled here. I'm gonna take my handy dandy knife, slice off a piece here. I'm just gonna do a small slice. And let's talk about consistency. All right, cut through really nicely now. Really nice, kind of, it definitely feels like bread. Now the inside is definitely a little more squishy, almost with the consistency of an angel food cake consistency, but definitely like on the top and bottom more bread-like. So let's see with a taste. Okay. So even though it has a consistency of angel food cake, it actually tastes as close to bread as anything keto related is going to taste. I mean, in the original description, and I'll put where I got the recipe from, the original recipe said, oh, it's like Wonder Bread. It is not like Wonder Bread. However, this is a really great substitute. This is really great. I can see, so if you take some of it and even slice it open like this, like I totally see a peanut butter and banana sandwich on this. I can even see a little bit of yogurt. If you want like a little bit of a sweet taste. The only reason I know that I opened up I don't know if you guys are trying this out, the keto yogurt. Really super good, a little bit of sweetness. Tomorrow I plan on making some bacon and eggs for breakfast, and we're gonna be dipping this in the eggs to give it a try out. Really a super easy recipe. Maybe I still have it around here. Okay, so I used a cup and a half of the egg white protein. I used a teaspoon of salt. I used a teaspoon of the cream of tartar. I used a 1/4 cup of the sugar substitute and a cup and a half of water. Now, because I don't have a fancy mixer, like most of you probably do, it took me probably closer to 8 to 10 minutes to get it all mixed up and nice and semi-fluffy to put in my pan. I cooked it on 30 minutes at 325, and I just have this really nice loaf here. I mean, just really great. So give it a try. Tell me what you think, and I can't wait to dip some of this in my eggs tomorrow. Have a good night, friends.